Welcome back to the damn bar for another Big B beer review. Alright, this one here is something special. It better be, especially for how much it costs. It's something special. I've heard all about it, I've seen it, and then it comes, I swear I thought I've tried it. And apparently, I think I have, but it's been so long. And I've never done a review of it, so finally, we have here on the Big B Beer Review at the Damn Bar, we have Founders KBS, the original Imperial Stout, aged in bourbon barrels, coming in at a whopping 12% alcohol by volume. Brewed by the Founders Brewing Company in Grand Rapids, Michigan. Hot dog. Alright. Ale brewed with chocolate and coffee, aged in oak bourbon barrels. The Amazing Cosmickies. So right above the KBS it says The Amazing Cosmickies. And KBS I know it means Kentucky Breakfast Stout. So up in Kentucky they're drinking 12% beer for breakfast. I love it. So beer for breakfast, facts for snacks. Brew up there in Canada. You should be drinking this too, huh? For breakfast. Founders Brewing, yep. So wow. The beer that taught us that patience truly is a virtue. This big, bold Imperial Stout is brewed with premium chocolate and coffee, then aged in bourbon barrels that introduce powerful notes of vanilla, cocoa, and charred oak. KBS is a luxuriant, full-bodied drinking experience that emanates sophistication while honoring our craft beer roots. Bottled on April 29th of this year, 2025, and we are in September. So it's young. And beers like this can age. I'm telling you right now, the high ABV stouts and stuff, these suckers can age. They can age pretty well. So I got a 4-pack of these. I'm going to make sure I probably save the other ones. Let's see here. Online, so they use, the hop bill is Nugget and Willamette hops. It has oats, it's got oats, chocolate malt, roasted barley, and wheat. Holy moly, they got the whole damn kit and caboodle in here. Wow. 45 IBUs. It's available year-round. And oh my god, that's insane. Wow. All right. Let's get it open here, shall we? Don't have a bottle opener, but I have my trusty dusty wedding ring. Ooh, chocolatey. Oh, that smells good. It smells like pure chocolate. Wow. Whoa, that sucker's dark, all right. Coffee, chocolate, right on the nose. I'm going to get into the head. Coffee, chocolate, and booziness right there in the head. Let's see what else they say about it. What we've got here is an Imperial Stout brewed with a massive amount of coffee and chocolates. Then cave-aged in oak bourbon barrels for an entire year to make sure wonderful bourbon undertones come through in the finish. Makes your taste buds squeal with delight. Yeah. Okay. Well, I'm excited. Take a look. All right, pretty cool bottle. There's the Amazing Cosmickies. Yeah. facts. All right. Got a little head retention. Some very light lacing. It doesn't really necessarily mean anything. Okay. Yeah, it's pretty dark. Whoa, yeah, it's dark. My gosh. Yeah, for sure. Color-wise, this sucker is going. Oh, let's move this thing, shall we? Yep, down there at the bottom. You can see my reflection. All right, I'm gonna say it's easily about a 40, and maybe even a 44 or higher. Y'all know what time it is. Crack them open, pour them up. Let's get to drinking. Alrighty. Let's freshen it up just a bit before we do this. Here we go. Yeah, buddy. Alright. Salud. Wow. Man, that's pretty good. That's pretty good. Wow. Wow. Coffee, chocolate up front, as you would imagine. Nice and malty, really smooth, full-bodied. Like you would expect, you know. Man, it's like I could chew on this thing. Really nice. Nice clean finish, but then you get that, the lingering cocoa-ness and that booziness. You get that whoof afterwards. It's 12%. But I tell you what, this is easier to drink than most wines that are like 12% and stuff, you know. That is nice. It's got a slight sweetness to it. And a very, you know, just like the perfect amount of bitterness that those hops, you know, play into, you know. Not bad. Not bad. What hops did I say they were? Nugget and Willamette. Never heard of that one, Willamette. I've heard of Nugget, but not Willamette. And the fact that it has oats, and then barleys and chocolate malts and wheat. Oat, which is like the whole damn kit and caboodle almost. Wow, big malt bill in this. Man, this is good. This is good. This would be good with a good bourbon, you know, or scotch. But I think this would go well with some Buffalo Trace. And with this and this, oh yeah, that would be a match made in heaven. You're probably thinking, why would you drink bourbon and beer at the same time? Well, trust me. Sometimes you want to sip on that bourbon and then take a sip of that, and it's like a magical thing. And it's, I mean, as long as you ain't chugging them down to get drunk, you know, you're sipping, it's an experience. And then you catch a nice little buzz at the end. And then you ain't got to keep drinking. This is good. That's really good. That's like a perfect dessert thing. Food-wise, I would have this after eating something. Probably not while eating. I would have a delicious, beautifully cooked prime rib or any good steak, and then have this afterwards with a snifter of bourbon. And then when that's done, move on to water or milk or something. You're going to be feeling pretty good and cozy, watch TV, and probably be ready for bed. You know, be a nice nightcap. That's really good. Really good. So online. Now that we're getting into online here, wait till you hear this. On Beer Advocate, it gets a 100. This beer is considered world class to those snobs. Wow. Average rating of 4.6 with over 14,219 reviews or ratings on Beer Advocate at the time of this video. Wow. On Untappd, it gets better with over 235,000 reviews on Untappd. It gets an average rating of 4.37%. It's up in the fours, people. Wow, this beer has a reputation. I tell you what, it's in the 4s on Untappd and a 100 on Beer Advocate. This beer has a reputation, I tell you what. Now, for me, would I buy it again? I'll put the pricing information up here next to me. What I paid for it, this is, it's got a reputation, and you're paying for that reputation. Because after taxes, I paid $18.17 for a 4-pack. And that's basically $4.54 for this here bottle. Roughly 38 cents an ounce. That's pretty pricey. Would I buy it again? I mean, this is up there. This is a really good beer. I mean, it's not like the best beer I've ever had. The best beer I've ever had has always been sitting here in all my videos. And the video is on my channel, the Maple Triple Ale. This thing just really knocked my socks off, and I wish I could get more of it. I mean, I was blown away, and then after I had done that video, I was, whew. This one is really good too, but it's not the best beer I've ever had. So, would I buy it again? I would like to try it fresh. You know, at the fountain, to go up to Grand Rapids and try it right on tap if they have it. That would be great. That is pretty good. And I think it's a good treat thing. I actually think I would buy this again. So, Memory Bells, 5 out of 5. Craveability, 10 out of 10. Big B Beer V Grade, it's an A+. Yep. It's an A+. I mean, hands down. This is a delicious stout. It's 12%, which is amazing because, I mean, it's got a booziness there, but it's not like... I've had 7 or 8% stouts that taste way stronger than this. You know, this is fantastic. This is great. The more I drink it, the more I like it. I think it's better to let it warm up a little, because the more that it's warming up too, the better it's tasting. You don't want it, like, really warm or nothing, but it's good. I'd let it get up to about, 50 degrees or so. And that's about, like, I think a perfect temperature to serve that in the 50s. That is nice. Have y'all ever had Founders KBS? Let me know in the comments below. I've only had a few beers from Founders, and I think they're on my channel. I've reviewed them. I think it was Dirty Old Grandpa and French Toast, which they were fantastic. Founders is an amazing brewery that makes some really good stouts. I think that's their main thing, is stouts. I'm pretty sure they make other stuff too, but their stouts are fantastic. And let me know in the comments below if you've had this one. And stay tuned too, because I got another one from KBS that I'll be reviewing. So I hope you all have enjoyed watching this as much as I've enjoyed drinking it. If so, please hit that thumbs up button right over there. It's easy. You just got to click it. It helps the channel out a lot. And make sure you stay tuned for that future one of coming up with the, I can't remember what it's called off the top of my head. Oh, excuse me. But it's a Founders beer. Excuse me. Damn, get me burpy. And make sure you don't miss out by subscribing. It's completely free. And I hope to see y'all here at the damn bar for the next one. Till next time, salute and happy days.